What is up, everybody? Welcome to an extra exciting episode of Fishing Control. I'm Brian. Thanks for tuning in. We are out at a very special spot on Tybee today with our old buddy Caleb. If you've watched the channel before, you may have seen him. He was a client, what was that, like a year ago?
Back like in July.
Back like in July last year. So he has hit me back up and we have reconnected on Tybee to try and put some stuff together. I have one rod out already with a wizard rig on it, and we are about to put out, he has caught a small whiting and some more stuff. We're gonna maybe throw some artificials around and see if we can catch some cool stuff today. So stay tuned and let's get to it. So Caleb caught a live whiting. I'm gonna chuck him out on the live liner reel. Weigh it out a little ways so I don't have to do it that hard. Get some more lines in the water. This one will probably sit out there for a little while before something actually happens. Meow. All right, we're really fishing now. Oh, I got a fish on my small rod. Got a fish on my small rod, I think. Yeah. Fish on this rod that I just put out. Or my bait's all gone, one or the other. Bait's gone. There might be a fish on that rod too. Grab that one and start reeling. Yeah, the yellow one there. Look at the size of that freaking whiting.
Oh wow, that's a big one.
Definitely keeping that one. That's a fatty. Yeah. Look at that, gang. Hold on. All right, keep going. Just reel. Oh, oh, oh. That is not a bad fish at all, folks. That is a 12-inch whiting. Yeah. That's pretty darn good. Get in there, sucker. Coast Guard ship. That's cool. Am I rolling? Yeah. Hey, look at the Coast Guard ship. The wind up, the pitch. What's up, everybody? We are back. It is the next day. We are out on another spot of Tybee. As you can see, it is much more crowded over here. So we're going to start off with one rod and put it pretty far out, fish right at the water line, and as things progress this afternoon, it will clear up a little bit. People don't tend to stay out here much towards dinner time. So the tide is also moving out, so we should get a little bit more space. We're just gonna start slow, take our time. We're looking for whiting or pompano today. Obviously some redfish or black drum would be great too, but those are our targets. We already have a whiting from yesterday, so if we can add to that and cook up some good fish tonight, that would be fantastic. So let's get to it. So I know some of you guys that have been watching this channel for a while know I have not been using these Sputniks very much for very long. I used to use them a bit back in the day, and I didn't really use them much, but that's because when I wasn't making the channel, I would just avoid crowded beaches. Now I fish way more for food, and I fish, you know, way more frequently. So I kind of have to fish regardless of how crowded it gets. And that's one of the reasons I upgraded to the Sputnik sinkers, because it is like definitely sitting still right wherever I put it. The storm sinkers do pretty good. On a day like today, I'm probably going to put a storm sinker on the smaller rod and it'll probably be fine. Oh no, I left something at the truck. Do I have something I can get by with? I don't have my pliers, my bait knife. No, I'm gonna have to go on a quick walk. Fortunately, it's not too far. All right. So we're getting some shrimp and some fish bites on here. On the first rod, we're gonna wade this one out and try and put it out pretty far. And then we're gonna put a short one right in front of us. Basically directly under it. Let's see what that fit tracker tracked there for steps. Oh yeah, 23 points for the day. Crushing it. That little walk to and from the truck got me over my goal. We'll pay for parking here in a minute. There are some birds around, that's a good sign. Some shrimp boats way the hell out there. We may have talked about this before, but one tip to avoid getting spined by a stingray is to shuffle your feet in the water. If you slide your feet, you're less likely to accidentally step on a stingray and get spined. So we're out about waist deep. We're gonna launch this sucker. Okay, so on the little light action rod, 5-foot light action rod, I've got a, was this a 12-pound fluoroliter single drop with a bead, green bead, and a 1-ounce pyramid sinker. And it's gonna go out like feet away. Ooh, that's a good hit on the other rod over there. Here we go. We're off to a start. There's a fish. Let's hope it's a fish and not a ray. This rod was on the front side of the second bar. And I missed it. I missed it. Let's get another piece of shrimp on there. That was pretty quick. I think there's fish on that second bar. Nice whiting, fat whiting. Just what we were after. How big are you? About 12 probably? Right about 12? Okay, so this bait wasn't really touched very much, and that bait's been hit several times. So we're gonna put this one a little less far. That seems pretty good. That should be like right on top of the next bar. This rod's definitely getting picked at, but is that a fish or a crab? Well, I'm not sure if I was running for any of that. That was a decent blue fish and a spot that was going to get cut up for cut bait. We're about to move the rods closer to the water too. What do we got? Oh, a little pompano. Little pompano. Ah. We got a little pompano. We got a little pompano. So that's whiting, bluefish, spot, and pompano so far. It's a good day. Look at that pompano. He's gonna go back though. He's little. Oh, there's something there. It's probably a pompano. Yep. Just a small one. We'll let him go. Hey there, bro, we'll let you go. Woohoo! And off he goes. Oop, that's the little rod. That's an actual fish on the little rod. It's an actual fish on the little rod. Is he there? I think I got a fish on the little rod. Yes, yes. A tiny little live bait on the little rod.
Dinner.
But we're gonna let him go because we've got spots and we don't need baby whiting. But that is finally a fish on the tiny 5-foot light action rod. And boy, did this thing double it over. There you go, buddy. Have fun. All right, we're putting out a fresh little piece of cut spot. This piece was totally gone. I'm guessing picked away by crabs because we definitely never saw anything go on with this rod. Might wade this out just a little bit to try and get it to the back of the next bar. All right, here we go. I think that did it. Oh, here come a group of pelicans. Hopefully one of them doesn't clip my fishing lines. That has happened before. A flock. Whatever this is, does not know it's hooked yet. Oh, right at the buzzer. I was literally starting to pull my rods in. Did he come off? I think it came off. Fuck. Damn it. We're gonna wait a few more minutes. We're gonna put this back out there. Something had it though. It was starting to go. There's a fish on here. Wonder how long that dude was on there. That's the other whiting I've been wanting. That is definitely a shark. Right at the buzzer. This one definitely has it, and I don't think he swallowed it. Come back this way, bud. Come back this way. Minnow's jumping out of the way. I don't want anything to do with this. Shark, saw the tail. Pretty good one. Not at all, come on. Come on, buddy. Set of waves here. That's not even a bonnet, is it? Oh, wow. Okay, buddy. That's the biggest shark I've caught. Off this beach anyway. Oh, leader broke. Leader broke. That is a big shark. We're gonna get him back. While I would have liked to get a measurement on that shark, I am glad he is gone and on his way, swam off strong. That's the whole point anyway. I don't typically catch sharks to keep for food. If he had been a keeper species, we probably would have, but pretty sure that was a juvenile bull, and we were very happy to get him on his way out to sea. We'll take a closer look at the video to see if to get a species proper identification, but I think that's what it was. I know it wasn't a keeper species in that size, but that is the biggest shark I've caught off Tybee for sure. It was definitely over 4 feet, probably 5 feet. I could not fit my hand all the way around his tail, so we'll take another look at that later on. But thanks for watching Fishing Control. What an awesome episode this was. Lots of food in the cooler, and we will see you on the next trip.